Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Pretty Nerdy Girl and I am back with a brand new episode. I've been doing some work on my stuff, but I wanted to jump into a recording real quick because Time Traveler is on and he is going to show me his cool sheep farm. Okay, I'm a little triggered. I'm not going to lie. You guys remember in the last episode when I just kept dying and falling and trying to hardcore my waterfall? Turns out there was a ladder this whole time. I am so mad, but also at the same time very happy. So apparently that the end of the beacon, what I thought was a pool of water, totally was. Oh man. So we got to see this a little bit before in Laurent's tour. Alright guys, oops. So the plan now is to get our lovely purples. What? Oh man, thank you Time Traveler so much for letting me raid your sheep farm and thank you for giving me so many of the things. I'm trying to think of what else we need. We've got some teal, we've got some purple, we've got some quartz, we've got some white. Let's see here. What else is a good color? Let's get some green. This shade of green is awesome. We'll go ahead and put this back here. Oh wow, that's cool. He's already collected quite a bit. Oh, let's check out this. Oh man, you guys. He is efficient. Look at all of these colors. And he's got dye. That's legit. That's cool. So he keeps a very strict farm here. And it looks like he's got about 6 per color, which I imagine is probably more than enough to produce what he needs without overdoing it. Because you figure maybe not every color will be used. I think I'm gonna borrow the scissors one last time. The shears, excuse me. And I'm gonna take these last few that have just popped up. Because we do have 4 rooms. And I think I'll do the yellow. The yellow's been calling out to me. And I think that'll be perfect. What we can do from there is break the beds that we had originally made. Toss those into the new player help out chests that are located in rooms 3 and 4 and be able to help out our friends in need as they go along. It looks like he's got his little farm here and he has been doing a great job with building everything. I wonder what this is going to be. I'm going to call it right now that it's a landing pad. I think this is going to be a landing pad for his time traveler ship. If you guys remember from the second episode where we did the tour, Time Traveler actually has a rocket ship right next to the tower. And it looks like he's spaced out like quite a nice little area for himself. He's even got his corners set up. Looks like he has set up all of his corners for his sector quite nicely. Oh, looks like he needs some stained glass, all colors. Well, we do plan on making a bunch of stained glass for the condo. Perhaps if we end up making extra, we can help him out and get some colors for him. And he had mentioned, oh, nope, don't want to go that way. I think what we should do is while we're here, bust out our iron pickaxe and carve into maybe this side. Maybe this side? Nope. I'd hate to ruin the aesthetic here since there's a pathway. So maybe we'll go out this way where it doesn't seem like anyone has staked claim. And we'll just dig into the side over here. We need to make sure we have enough to be able to build the full-on fireplace. and protect, since we do have so much wood in the place, we also need to make sure it doesn't spread. All right, time to go gliding. There we go. Oh, by the way, little reveal. I will, in fact, do this. Ta-da! Welcome to Ping's B&B. That's the name of my little bed and breakfast. I've got my little mailbox right there. I'm still working on lighting the place up and making it, you know, what it needs to be. As you guys saw from the fly in, many of the parts don't have a roof. Eventually, as per Laurent's his suggestion, I'm going to be building a little stable here that people can drop off their horses. And when you go in, I've got a nice little mat here, a little carpet. And then it says, welcome to Ping's B&B, where your rest is best rest. Enjoy your staycation for 5 iron ingots in rooms 1 and 2. New players stay for free in rooms 3 and 4. Short on ingots? Donate to the new player starter sets. And then when you open, well, not when you do that. When you open, I have dumped a couple of pieces in here to kind of give people an example of what they can drop off. And this is like, you know, a bow that dropped from a skeleton. These dropped from zombies. They're not very good, but if you're in a pinch, it's something you can drop. And then when you enter from either way, it doesn't matter. You get taken into this middle section. And when you leave, it says, thank you for staying at Ping's B&B. See you soon. And then you can sign the guest book, but I don't have a guest book yet. So this is room number 1. Again, no roof, but there is a bed and you've got 2 stoves. I'm going to call them stoves. Tables, crafting table, and then you got a chest to dump some stuff in. And I'm going to sleep real quick so that way we don't die from things. And when you leave the room, there's room number 2, which is built almost identically, only opposite. Again, nothing in the chest. But one thing is, in the furnace, I did drop 1 piece of coal in each of the furnaces, so you had at least something to start if you needed to cook food real quick. Let's say you're a new player and you're like, oh man, I need a place to crash. Like, oh, good thing this bread and breakfast hosts people who are sad like me and don't have anything. You can go to this back area and you have room 3 and 4. They're not identical, but they're both insanely small. So you have your crafting table, your furnace, a bed, a decent view. I have a little sign that says it's dangerous out there, kids. Grab these if you need them. And inside I have 2 crafting tables, a little set of wood tools, some wood planks, and some torches. And it is the same in here. This one is shaped a little bit more oddly because it's in the corner. And I tried to round the corner a little bit. I don't know why I did that. But again, bed, furnace, crafting table, starter sets, sign. And then when you feel like chillaxing, in here, you've got the nice little fireplace, a little table set for 4, a nice couch that you can hang out in. And then for my purposes, I can go up here and I've got a storage area. And then eventually this will be a secondary room for myself. Basically, it's just so I can not have to worry about lighting an unused room. And then once I have the next project set up, I may move into there and turn this into, like, I don't know, maybe a honeymoon suite or a super deluxe place or maybe a restaurant. We'll see. Because some bed and breakfasts, they serve food and that might be fun. And as you can see in from the top, this place is roughly, I want to say 80% done. And that's primarily because the floors need to be replaced, the beds need to be swapped out, and the top, the roof. I always forget about the roof. And so in the meantime, I need a break from it. I need a big old break because I just can't right now. And in the meantime, I'm working on the next project in the queue. This is going to be the new home of Cleverton's super fancy condo. And I'm really excited to build it. I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do and how I want to design it and how I want it to look from the outside. And I really want to do a mix of the apartments that you would find in LA, more modern style, but I definitely want the outside to also be very similar to the Pantone Hotel in Brussels. It's very pretty. It's very cool. The windows are colored. And that's why I mentioned that we would need colored glass or stained glass, if you shall. And I know that what's going to happen is I'm going to tear down those trees. I'm going to have a lot of trees left over. And boop, there we go. I figure I'm going to turn those into coal and smelt us up some nice old glass. 50 is a very good number to start out with. I did not expect to have that much. So, oh man, 64. He gave us 64, you guys. All right, well, we got that smelting. We can see we got 1 glass and 4 glass panes. So one of the next things we need to do is start gathering up color. Let's see what we've got going. Oh, fantastic. So let's go ahead and make our dye here and see what we've got to work with. Okay, so far we have 10 pink, 6 yellow, and 3 rose red. And actually, let's go ahead and take half of these and go ahead and make our orange dye while we're at it. And let's check out. So we're gonna need some lapis, gonna need some bone meal, some cactus. Man, so many colors that we have available to us. We need to put away, where's our bed? Okay, it looks like we're doing this now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Nope. Nope. Not today. White wool. That works. Whew. So we need to make some shears. We need to make an axe. Oh, this is gonna make this such a breeze. Okay, looks like we got a pretty good clearing here. And now we need a shovel. So this layout is going to take up quite a bit of space because we want to make sure that people can actually have like apartments. And one thing I want to do is create a first floor of studios, a second and third floor, maybe a fourth floor too, of single bedroom apartments, maybe some 2-bedroom apartments potentially, and then whole lofts. So we have our first set of red, our first set of orange, and let's see if we can get our first set of yellow too. Perfect. I think what I'll do is for now I'm going to use the dirt to sort of lay it all out. I've got enough of it, and so I think I can get away with doing that the easiest. Alright, so Time Traveler was very kind and able to get us 2 stacks, I should say, of quartz. So I think what I'm going to do is start building the main wall area. And the way I'm planning on doing the colors is I want the first level to be pink, then red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and have purple be at the top. And I'd like for the top loft to be mine. Oh, yes. And actually, I'm really glad that I'm doing the double, because that's going to look really cool on the outside. Okay, let's go ahead and make our starting pink. And go ahead. So we're probably gonna need, let's see, this was 2 stacks. Each floor for the frame is probably gonna cost us around 3 stacks just for the frame. So if we do math, so we're gonna need close to 35 to 40 stacks of quartz. I may have regrets on the material that I chose for this. Definitely gonna be charging diamonds for purchase of the rooms. Oh, so many quartz. Why do this to myself? But I think that's gonna be all she wrote for the episode. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do to get all this quartz, how much it's gonna cost me if I can pay somebody else to get it for me, and what I'm gonna do from there. I gotta do some soul searching. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this episode, and leave me a comment down below what your suggestions are as to what I can do to get all this quartz. Oh man. But I will see you guys next time. Bye.